welcome back to Consumer Labs. Yes. So let's talk about this blue light coming from your cellular phone, specifically your Apple phone. Now, you all probably heard this before. It shouldn't be nothing new, but we all probably realize that you're on your phone, right? You're on your phone, you're surfing the web, you're using YouTube, you're doing all the great things that you want to do throughout your day, right? And then all of a sudden, you're starting to feel eye fatigue. You're feeling tired. You're feeling drowsy. Well, that could be caused by blue light being emitted from your phone. So what manufacturers done, Android, Apple as well, what they have done is they put a mode in your phone called night shift, or some other phones might refer to as a night mode. What happens with the night mode is that it reduces the amount of blue light being emitted from your phone. So, interesting, right? There's also a little bit of research that says it's not haven't been confirmed totally, but there's some research out there that says it can also cause eye damage, possibly because most of the blue light being emitted goes straight to the retina, that's within your eyes. So there's some things to think about, right? So I just want to know how much blue light is being emitted from the phone. Because let's think about this. I mean, think about this seriously. How many people are going to take their phone and put on night mode or night shift? How many people are going to do that? Most people don't do that. Most people buy their brand new phone, they Twitter, they YouTube, they go on different social media sites, take pictures, etc., etc. They're not thinking about, oh man, I might be having too much blue light to my eyes. That ain't what's happening, right? So I want to know how much blue light is being emitted from the phone when you first just go ahead and buy it, you purchase it, and you turn it on. So let's see how much it is. How much blue light do you think is coming from your phone? So, you know what? Enough talking. Let's look at the results. So the tool that I needed to conduct this test is something called Spectrum Analyzer. And that's what I have in my hand here. This device is a marvelous piece of tool, and what it's capable of doing is it's capable of separating various light waves. That's red, green, blue, etc. Not only can it do that, but this thing can go all the way up to ultraviolet light. So that means A, B, and C part of the spectrum. It's an amazing tool. This is the tool I needed in order to conduct this test to find out how much blue light is being emitted by my cellular phone. By the way, I'm using the Apple 13 Pro Max. So let's take a look at the results. So as you can see, when you look at the results, you can see that the iPhone 13 Pro Max is emitting a lot of blue light, more blue light than any of the other colors, the green or even the red for that matter, which is kind of concerning. Like I said before, blue light does cause eye fatigue, tiredness. Like I said, I do want to emphasize that it doesn't affect everyone the same. However, it do affect a lot of people. This is why Apple have the feature called night shift, and same for Androids, and even some monitors you buy now have a blue screen over there. Check this out. They even sell glasses with blue screen protection. So it's a problem for some people. Some people are just very sensitive to that. Some people, it affect them differently than others. But nevertheless, though, at least the iPhone 13 Pro Max emits quite a bit of blue light. But you know what? There's something even more questioning that I have, even something more concerning, I should say, than that blue light. And that's the fact that I noticed that there was a slight amount of UV being emitted from the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Now, I'm going to tell you now, UV, ultraviolet radiation is never good. It shouldn't be in any phone, emitted from any phone. So I just wanted to compare it with other devices and other things I had. I went to my monitor, which is a 40-inch monitor. I didn't get none whatsoever, any type of UV. I went to other light sources, and once again, I didn't get no form or shape of UV being emitted from those devices. So it is kind of concerning that I'm getting UV radiation from my phone. It does make you wonder a little bit with that. With that being said, as far as other devices emitting blue light, the amount of blue light in all of the devices I tested, I noticed that they didn't emit as much blue light as the iPhone, which is kind of crazy, right? I would think that they would do just as bad or worse for that matter. Like I said, I have a 40-inch screen monitor, and it didn't emit any of the blue. I mean, it emit blue light, I should say, but it wasn't nowhere more at that extreme level, I should say. With that being said, there's the results. Is it something you should worry about? Well, if it's really bothering you, if you do have headaches and fatigue when you're on your phone for quite a while, then you know what? Put it to night shift. Or if you're using Android or any other device, you might want to put it on a mode in which the blue light is reduced. And you're reducing the blue light by changing the color temperature. And you can look in your manual or rather it's guides, or just YouTube it to find out how you can reduce that amount of blue light for the device in which you are using. With that being said, this is Consumer Labs. I hope that helped you out a little bit. I hope they gave you some insight. And you know what? We'll talk.